What's going on YouTube? This is Bearded Aquarian for ATC. Don't forget to smash the like, share, and subscribe button, and also hit that notification bell for new videos that I'm going to be uploading. Today's topic, or today's conversation, again, will be very super brief, as everybody is enjoying their weekend, I hope. And where I'm at is pretty sunny, and if you're up north, you're probably freezing your butt off, but hey, that's not my issue. Nonetheless, I wanted to talk about pain, right? And how we can use pain, or how you can use your own pain from your life and project your pain into becoming something greater than you can ever imagine. And so I started to think about certain individuals in society that have been super or ultra successful. And if you really look at the commonality of each and every person, regardless of their ethnicity or wherever they're from, it's pain, right? And let me give you an example of pain, right? Because the minute if you smash your finger, if you're trying to bam a nail in the wall and you inadvertently smash the top of your finger with a hammer, what's going to happen? You're going to experience what? Pain. And pain is going to cause you to do what? It's going to cause you to pull away. It's going to cause you to react, right? And so in our journey, right, in our life's journey, I've found that I've been most effective and I've gotten stuff done when I was in pain, right? And I just use that as a figurative example, not a literal example, but I want you to think back, right, of what you're currently going through, or what you have gone through, and what you did to come out of that. And once you have that should be your recipe. Once you're able to begin to reproduce it and become repetitive at it, it allows you to be successful. It allows you to accomplish all your goals. Dr. Napoleon Hill talks about, in his book, Outwitting the Devil, which is a great read, and I recommend everybody read that book. And sometimes you're gonna have to reread the book, because every time I go back through the book, I always find a nugget. I find something that is intrinsic knowledge and something that is so vital into and helping me overall in my walk of life. And he talks about the other self. And so what he means, you have two versions of yourself. You have this regular version, this complacent version, this happy version of yourself when things are going well. The bills are paid, the girlfriend or the wife's happy, everything is going well, and you see no reason to really do anything because everything is harmonically balanced. And what begins to happen is there's always going to be some type of issue or problem that's going to arise in your life. And what happens is then it comes always unexpected, and it comes on short notice. And it always sometimes comes at an inopportune time. It may be like a finances, it might, hey, the car broke down, it may be something. And guess what has to happen? You have to figure it out. You have to concoct something or formulate something, a result, a solution, excuse me. And so he talks about the other self. And so he gave different various examples of when the other self has to wake up, right? And so what I gathered from that information was that once you learn how to tap into the other self and keep the other self awake, that other self is going to replace your conscious self, or that complacent or that lazy self, right? That person that's on autopilot, that's okay with the average 9 to 5, that's okay with what they have, right? They're okay in a bad relationship, a bad marriage. They're okay with whatever it is that they're okay with, right? But things can be better. When that other self wakes up, all that's going to get pushed aside. And a lot of other things are going to also be subtracted from your life. Your homeboys, your homegirls, all these different people, even people in your family, your siblings. It could be, heck, it could actually even be your spouse. It could be your girlfriend, it could be your boyfriend. When the other self awakens, right, you're going to be so purpose-driven, you're going to be so awake, you are going to be so mission-oriented. People are not going to embrace that side of you, because they're going to feel like that you've changed, or that you don't hit your head, or that you're crazy, or that, hey, we need to pray for this guy because he's just, he's got this reprobated mind, or he's got this going on or that going on. But that's not even it. It's just that you have decided to tap into greatness, and it's through your pain. So the next time you are experiencing some trouble and some pain, don't shut down. You have to dig deeper. You have to dig deeper, and you have to you have to project that pain and turn it into, I won't say pleasure, but you have to turn it into success, right? It's just oftentimes that certain things are made. I think about Marvin Gaye, his What's Going On album from 1971, that Marvin was in such a state in his life that, you know, Tammy Terrell had just died. His first marriage was on the rock. I've been on the rocks. The first marriage was over. All these things that was actually going on and occurring in his life, he just got to such a point that he was in pain, that he didn't even want to live anymore. But then something began to happen. He sat down and he started to conceptualize and he started to project. And when he started to project, he was able to create probably one of the greatest concept albums ever made, or greatest albums ever made, and that's What's Going On. And so it's such a great album, right, that it is timeless. It has stood the test of time. That album is over 50 years old, and if you go listen to the album, every track, not skipping through, because it's so good, you won't skip through. Everything that's there is still going on today. And so my mother and even my grandmother would say, hey, there ain't nothing new under the sun, right? And so, again, through your pain, you have to dig deeper. No one is going to come and save you. You have to save yourself. And this is why our Creator, sometimes he removes those crutches, those people, those safety nets, like when you need money, you need this and that, and sometimes you fall out with people. That stuff is by design, because it's pressing you to do something for yourself. It's pressing you to become greater, right? It's pressing you to become greater, because you have all these aspirations, all these desires secretly embedded in your heart that you haven't shared with anyone. And it can't merely just be just for your imagination, right? You should want to become a creator, right? And what I mean by a creator is that we're God-like. We are built and manufactured, engineered, and created in the image of God. That's why when your mom and your dad got together, guess what happened? Two gods got together and created a God. So are you not God? So now that's debatable, right? Because I'm gonna have some people that sit here and say, I don't know what I'm talking about. Again, and that's fine. And again, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to try to help push through and do some things that hasn't been done. That's to influence positively, and that's to inspire each and every one of us. So at the end of the day, you know, think about Tyson, Jackson, Jordan. These are all great men that have been great in their crafts, and these men have done all these different things. And if you read their autobiographies and look at their lives, because their lives are all over the internet, if you take a look at all the different various things that they've gone through, think about pain, you know, and that is the common denominator that we all have, and we should be able to project and should be able to do some things different in our lives. So like I said, and as promised, it's not a long, drawn-out video, but I wanted to share that message with you, and got some more stuff coming, and I'll be uploading frequently. So if you like the video, press that like button and share this video out, and subscribe to the channel. This is Bearded Aquarian, and this is ATC. Have a great day.